conmigo, chava?
Ahí viene chava. Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make lemon pepper pasta, and this pasta is going to be great whether you're using spaghetti, bow tie, rigatoni. Your favorite pasta is going to work for this particular dish. So what we're going to start first is I'm going to show you how to infuse your lemon pepper oil so that way you can use that in particular for other recipes, but for today we're going to focus on lemon pepper pasta. So if you're interested, now I know you're interested because you clicked on this, so let me go ahead and show you how to infuse your lemon pepper oil and how to make your lemon pepper pasta. Okay friends, I have very hot olive oil, and olive oil gets hot real easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my garlic, be gentle, and my bay leaf. And all we're doing is infusing some of that oil for about 20 to 30 seconds, okay? All right, my bay leaf looks a little bit fried, so it's ready to come out. And my garlic. If you're going to be making your pasta, make sure to keep this garlic here to the side so we can use it for our recipe, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this back on my burner for a little bit while we go over the spices. The star of this show today is lemon pepper, and if you're able to find a lemon pepper that has a lemon zest dried up in there and you have a variety just like this one, see, you have a variety of ingredients. Lemon flavor, citrus flavor, pepper, but you'll notice that when you purchase these seasonings, the pepper and the lemon, it's very subtle, right? So go ahead and add that in. And to enhance the flavor of our lemon pepper, we want to stay within the same ingredients that your seasoning has. So for example, I'm going to be adding white pepper and black pepper and also some celery seed to enhance the flavor that we have going on so we don't lose it along the way, okay? So let's go ahead and add that in. Celery seed. Onion powder, some salt. Ooh, my little container is humid. And some chicken bouillon. If you don't like chicken, go ahead and use your favorite bouillon, something you feel comfortable with. And I like it because it always enhances what you have going on. So today I'm in those moods. You don't have to use it if you don't like it, friends. And I have some lemon zest, fresh lemon zest. Let's go ahead and mix this together. I really love making infused oils because if, for example, you make this lemon pepper, you can make a variety of dishes throughout this week, whether it's pasta, whether it's your lemon pepper chicken or your chicken wings, things like that. You can always use it to enhance your flavors. And honestly, I don't know how long these will keep on the shelf. Make sure to keep it in the refrigerator on the safe side, because for me, when I use it, like the chili oil that I taught you guys how to make, it lasts maybe a week. So that's how good they are.
Because you go through it.
Yeah, we go through it. My family likes it, or Cloud takes them home, and it works out that way. But let me go ahead and warm up my oil a little bit more so that we can go ahead and start blending and infusing our oil. Please be careful, friends. If you're making this is hot oil, so be very careful.
I've already backed it up.
You smell that? It smells like chicken wings. What do you think, bebe? Pretty cool? Say hi to our friends. We have a little guest today, guys. Hello. I love that little voice of yours. I didn't want to add things to this oil that was going to spoil it, because then if you put some fresh garlic or fresh onion, to this particular blend, what's gonna happen is it's gonna go stale or rancid a lot faster. So I like to keep the ingredients that I add here more on the dry side, so that way with the oil it infuses it and we can keep it a little bit longer than you would other ingredients. So now that we have this oil set, let's get started on this pasta that I promised you guys. ¿Dónde está el amor que sentíamos tú y yo? The pan! Alright, baby, that's a pan. Okay, friends, what I have going on here is a pan. Welcome.
Nice one.
I'm just kidding.
Nice job.
So what we're gonna do, that oil that we just infused, we're gonna go ahead and add it to our pan. Okay, make sure you get all that good lemon pepper seasoning we enhanced and infused.
Oh my gosh, it smells amazing in your kitchen right now.
Yeah, that's a really good flavor. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and add our finely chopped onions. Do the best you can. Just make them nice and small. I know some of you are cutting corners buying those pre-chopped onions because you don't want to cry and let everybody know you're jealous. It's okay to be jealous.
Is that why I don't cry?
What? Porque no eres celosa, mija.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's said. It is said.
You want to know the secret on how not to cry? I put the onion in the freezer, and then I chop it up and I don't cry.
Really?
Yes.
'Cause I'm very sensitive. I don't mind the crying. It makes me feel better after I'm done, and I've been doing a lot of that. So we're okay.
Yeah,
go ahead and
too.
cry. So I'm gonna go ahead and saute these onions for about 2 to 3 minutes before we can add our next step. Yeah. From what I can see, I'm gonna need a little bit more oil. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the oil in there. And just to clarify, the oil that I added is also the infused lemon pepper oil, okay?
You got me into lemon pepper.
I know, because you don't like too citrusy, it has to
No.
be subtle. Yeah.
Yep, you got me into it. You made it okay for me to try it somewhere else.
Well,
Thank you. I was missing out.
I'm gonna have you taste the onions just by themselves with the lemon pepper and see what you think.
With a new spoon. Thank you
With
so
a new
much.
spoon. I know you guys didn't like me double dipping. I'm human,
I can eat these onions just like that.
right? Just put them
In a
over
sandwich.
rice. Over rice, that's your key.
Don't put it in a sandwich.
You put it in the sandwich this time? What, are you gonna use your gravy mustard?
In my torta.
Yeah.
Wait, you left someone behind.
Oh, no, no.
There.
Okay, friends, I have about a minute left on this, so hang tight.
Alright friends, those of you watching us at night, thank you for watching us. And right after this video, shut down your devices and go to sleep.
And if you don't, you gotta read, do something. Because you're gonna be on here looping and you're not gonna go to sleep. And I know you gotta go to work tomorrow, so. Okay, friends, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and add my garlic, my fresh chopped garlic. You don't want to add that in the beginning of this part because you're gonna burn your garlic.
Nobody likes burnt garlic.
Sometimes it can be good, but not here.
Bitter, isn't it?
I don't know if you like bitter taste, go for it. Okay, now that we've sauteed our onions, they've sweat enough, they look translucent and soft, we're gonna go ahead and start adding our butter. Okay? Let's see. So if you see in the description area, I have the recipe and it's gonna say 1 to 2, ooh, let me get my words.
1 to do. The camera on do over here.
It's gonna say 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter, and that's where you want to gauge it for yourself. So if you're watching your calories or you're counting calories, you're watching your diet, go with 1. But if you're ready to indulge in this deliciousness, go ahead and give it 2.
Go ahead and give it a stick.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Let it dance. You know, when you see something like this, you know you're going to have a lot of flavor come through. Perfect. I still have my pan on a medium heat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and add a cup of my pasta water. See, it still has a little bit of the olive oil that I used to boil my pasta. That's what we're going to add. It's about a cup. Okay? So once you've added your pasta water in here, if you choose to use it, you can use regular water, of course, or another chicken broth. But once you've added it, you're going to want to boil all these ingredients together for about 3 to 4 minutes, just so that all the flavors come together, okay? And once all those flavors come together, you want to taste the flavor. If you need a little bit more salt, if you need a little bit more bouillon, it's going to be up to you what you want to use. So I'll show you guys what I do once I get to that. I've let this boil for a little bit, but for my liking, I'm going to add a little bit more of my chicken bouillon. Just a little bit. And that's where you kind of want to eyeball it, okay? But you guys know I like my things flavorful and salty. That's another reason when we infuse the lemon pepper oil that I didn't add too much of the salt or too much of the bouillon, so that way when you use your infused lemon pepper oil for other recipes, you can adjust the saltiness that that particular dish needs. I think we're ready for some more action.
Oh, sorry, it looks so beautiful.
Oh, thanks, sis. So now what I'm going to do, this is going to be optional for you guys. I'm going to be using Parmesan cheese. I had the long ones and I just put it in my blender, so that's why it looks a little bit more crumbled like this. But I find that it's going to be easier to absorb into my flavors. So go ahead and add your cheese if you're interested, which most of us are. Okay. And if you guys don't have Parmesan and you have a little bit of heavy whipping cream or half and half, you can use about 1/4 of a cup to give you more of a creaminess. So now that we have this delicious blend going on, we're going to go ahead and add our pasta.
Oh no!
If your pasta got stuck just like mine, just run it through a little bit of cold water and you should get the separation that we need for our pasta.
Wow!
If you like parsley, you can add a little bit of parsley and sprinkle it on here. And of course, you can always add your favorite protein, and I think shrimp is great with this. But I like to eat it on its own.
Yes.
Yeah, and actually, my friend that used to make the lemon pepper, I think it was linguine she used to make, it was nothing like this. It was just butter, lemon pepper, you're done.
Smells still good.
It was delicious. I was grateful. She's so sweet for making this dinner. I'm a visual person, so I need a little bit more pepper to tell me, hey, you're having lemon pepper. But I am that human that loves those Texas style peppered beans. Woo! Those rock so my good. World. Okay, so I have my pan on a simmer right now. I'm gonna go ahead and taste these and see what we think, Cloud.
All right. Oh, wow.
Please tell our friends what's happening. You're being fed.
Oh my God, it's so good.
You like?
I would add clams to that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That's amazing.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn our pan off. And this is where you're gonna enhance your lemon flavor, okay? And that's why you wanna leave it at the end when your pan is off. You ready? So the juice of that lemon that we zest, we're gonna go ahead and add this, because if you end up cooking your lemon too much into your pasta, it's gonna turn sour. It's gonna turn intolerable. So this is what I learned from when I first got married. I went to Costco and I bought a lobster ravioli that they were selling in the frozen section, and my husband loves pasta. So I was trying to impress him. I'm like, yeah, I can get all kinds of lemon juice, and you know, with the lobster, oh my goodness, it was the most sour, disgusting thing I probably have ever made. So that's why when I make this pasta, you gotta turn it off, pour your fresh lemon juice, and then mix it around, and you're gonna do a lot better than doing what I did years ago.
Thank you for sharing your struggle.
Yeah. Okay. And I think this is a great for you to test. Some people like citrus a little bit more. So you can kind of test it from here and see if you like the lemon flavor that's coming through. Now, is that too tart or is it just right?
I don't even
Good
like
Lord.
citrus stuff, but that's amazing.
So once we've added the initial Parmesan cheese, I would say keep some to the side so that when you serve it, you can pour it over the top with a little bit of parsley flakes. And this is a winner. You don't need to add a protein to it. I think this is a dish in itself.
Yes, I agree.
So,
Nice work, sis.
yep. That's how I make a delicious lemon pepper pasta. So if you guys like this recipe, make sure to let me know in the comments. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Adios. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else.
Why are you getting shy of it?